The wolf has, officially, no fees to pay. But for a free school to be this outstanding, wolf parents are made to understand there is always a cost. Many of the women in the crowd attempt to secure Ginny's attention with ingratiating small talk as the gate refuses to release. Perhaps it's the distracting efforts of these wolf mothers that causes Ginny to mistype the security code for a second time. More likely, it's the half bottle of Viognier she downed between settling her 6-year-old twins and leaving the house that is to blame for her finger missing its target again. As Ginny finally enters the correct sequence, the swollen knot of parents waiting on the pavement falls into determined silence before barely resisting the compulsion to surge ungraciously across the playground towards the entrance to the building. But Ginny has stopped dead. The parents are oblivious at first, jostling and banging into her and each other, still hell-bent on bagging their premium positions in the school hall. But a second later, the brittle stillness of the September air is snapped by a shriek from somewhere behind Ginny. However, it was Ginny who laid eyes on the body first. Ginny, who has now forgotten how to breathe. Manicured hands clamp over horrified faces as parents spill past her before stopping to look back to Ginny for a cue on what they should do next. Everyone knows she's used to leading them and expects to be followed. But Ginny remains frozen. Some parents start to break into sprints to get to their new target first, ignoring her inaction. Order is already collapsing. And at this race's finish line, a woman lying in a contorted S shape on the black ground next to the outdoor gym equipment. Ginny finally makes her feet take her to the dead woman, and registers such a profound lack of motion about her. Eyes still and open, the sand-coloured silk of her shirt soaked darkest red, and unmoved by the rise and fall of breath. And the pool of blood under her head, so sickeningly rich and glossy. 2 words that themselves may have described the deceased, until recently. "Oh God, she must have fallen!" a dad cries. 2 mums exchange a glance, and immediately check no one saw their shared, silent challenge to this benign assumption. True, the woman may well have somehow fallen 5 stories from the school's sensory roof garden to the playground. Perhaps she was decorating the space for the post-auction cocktails when a freak accident caused her to tumble. Maybe a book of wolf lottery tickets flew out of her hand, only for her to instinctively pursue it into thin air. Sure, she may have fallen, but given the state of her in recent weeks, some are wondering if a tumble without intention is too innocent a conclusion after all. And there's no denying one further suspicion seeping silently into the imaginations of the assembled. It's often heard at the school gates and on playdates. "I'd kill to be on the inside." She was one of those women, the luckiest of wolf mothers. But of late, she'd begun to appear ungrateful for her gilded status. Before her flesh is even cold, some parents are troubled less with the dead woman's fate and the 3 children she has left behind than what a body in the playground will do to the reputation of the school and the hitherto skyward trajectory of local property prices. And, as the emergency call is placed and the police officers and paramedics speed across town, each woman on the scene quietly eyes the small brooch, an outline of a thin golden circle pinned to the collar of her Stella McCartney blouse. Because the snap of this woman's spine was the firing of a starting gun. Like it or not, there is now an unexpected vacancy at the Wolf's Top table. The race to